think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I don't want to fake apologize. I'm very upset about that people are misunderstood what I was saying. Good for anyone, and it's not good for poor folks. It is not good for y'all because you become slave fodder. It's not a good thing. It's not good for women because you are now being told and dictated to, and you can't say anything because they, throw you in a jail. Or people got very, very, very angry and still are angry. I mean, I'm getting, all of the mail from folks and the very real anger because people feel very differently.
She leans toward the mic, pauses, then stumbles over her words. Whoopi Goldberg, usually the queen of control, looks shaken. Her tone wavers. And that signature grin? It's tight, forced, almost nervous. Why? Because for once, she's the one under fire. And the woman responsible for flipping the script is none other than Karoline Leavitt. That's right. The rising conservative powerhouse just dropped a mind-blowing $800 million lawsuit on The View. And now, panic mode. Reports say the show's top hosts are privately pleading with her to pull back. Yep, you heard that right. Behind the laughter and snark, the fear is real. This isn't some publicity stunt. It's a full-blown reckoning that could finally bring down a show long considered untouchable. So what exactly did The View say to push Karoline this far? How did she turn the tables so fast and leave ABC scrambling for cover? Buckle up, this story is about to explode. But before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe, because the twists in this one are wild.
If you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on.
It starts like any other episode. Smug tone, fake laughs, and a heavy dose of condescension. The panel turned its attention to Karoline Leavitt, one of the youngest and boldest conservatives in media. And that's when Joy Behar crossed the line. She claimed Karoline's success wasn't earned, that it was all because Trump thinks she's a 10. Yes, she actually said that on live TV. Then Whoopi piled on, accusing Karoline of riding the wave of wokeness. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, Sunny Hostin chimed in, labeling her achievements as white privilege. Let that sink in. They mocked her looks, trashed her career, and used privilege as a punchline, all while claiming to champion women. But this time, it didn't land, because Karoline wasn't about to cry victim. She came to fight.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay,
now, as
I'm sorry, guys. We're going to come back out to the panel. Karoline, thank you very much.
Because women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC...
Instead of ranting on social media or doing a quick PR tour, Karoline did something none of them saw coming. She called her lawyers. Within days, a massive $800 million defamation suit hit The View, naming Joy, Whoopi, Sunny, and ABC itself. And no, this isn't about ego or revenge. It's about setting a precedent. Her legal team accuses the show of malicious defamation, repeated personal attacks, and a long-running campaign to smear conservative women. They brought receipts, past episodes, direct quotes, and footage proving a pattern of bias. The fallout was instant. ABC went into crisis mode. Emergency meetings, late-night calls, lawyers scrambling, sponsors asking tough questions. It was chaos. Advertisers started sweating. For the network, this wasn't just bad press. It was a 5-alarm corporate meltdown. Meanwhile, Karoline? Calm, confident, completely unbothered.
I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point, courage.
Now here's where it gets downright humiliating for The View. The same hosts who mocked Karoline on air are now allegedly begging for mercy behind the scenes. According to insiders, Joy Behar has tried reaching out privately to Karoline's team, hoping to negotiate a quiet settlement. Whoopi, who once laughed off the segment, has reportedly been calling in favors from industry contacts, desperate to get a sit-down. And Sunny Hostin, a lawyer herself, is said to be in the most trouble. Legal analysts warn she could be personally on the hook for millions. The tension backstage is through the roof. One source even claims Whoopi was overheard saying, "We went too far. We didn't think she'd fight back." Well, too late. Karoline now has the upper hand, and her supporters are loving every second. Social media is lit up with comments like, "Finally, someone's holding them accountable," and "Make them pay for every lie." Clips from the show are going viral, breakdown videos are everywhere, and the internet is calling it the biggest reality check in daytime TV history.
Likened President Trump. They have mocked him, they have shamed him, they have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. That's a great thing for the...
Inside ABC, the legal team is scrambling. Insiders say executives are seriously debating whether The View can even survive this lawsuit. Translation: cancellation is on the table. Advertisers are skittish. The board is divided, and the network's damage control team is in overdrive. Years of controversy have caught up, from Whoopi's tone-deaf comments to Joy's endless political tirades. And now this lawsuit might be the breaking point. The hosts, once loud and unfiltered, have suddenly gone silent. Carefully worded statements, vague apologies, no more jokes. But Karoline isn't interested in backtracking. This is bigger than that. You don't get to mock and destroy people's reputations without paying the price, she reportedly told her followers. And that message is resonating far beyond her base.
Do not agree with these despicable women on The View. They are wildly out of touch with the vast majority of Americans, and frankly, they should seek a...
Now, the ripple effect is everywhere. Other conservative voices, influencers, and even former View guests are coming forward with stories of being smeared or edited out of context. What Karoline started has become a movement. Whether The View survives or not, one thing is certain. The era of untouchable daytime hosts bullying guests without consequence is over. So now it's your turn. Do you think Karoline Leavitt did the right thing? Should The View finally be held accountable for years of arrogance and bias? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because if Whoopi's already panicking behind closed doors, you won't believe what's coming next. Stay tuned.